Good afternoon. This is your Pan-African show called Afreeqa with your host Katsalork Seifu. We have yet another great guest for you. I always say I have another great guest. So I would like to say welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much for inviting me too.
Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay. My name is Sarah Nigussie, founder and creative director, and also designer at Sarah. I own a brand that works on clothes, jewelry, and accessories. It's been 5 years since I've started doing this. Well, it's been such a great journey, I guess.
Brilliant. We're going to go into the journey. But before the journey after becoming a designer, I would like to know before.
Okay.
So we want you to take us through the journey that led you into this creative sector.
Okay, so the fashion industry.
Yes.
The fashion industry has been the love of my life. In love with it since I was a kid. But like I finished high school, I went to medical school, I became a health officer, and then I went through design school. And while doing that, I went through beauty school, and then I guess one of them won, which is fashion, and then we're here.
Brilliant. So you went through the medical industry.
Yes, I've been working.
And wow, so you've pretty much zigzagged and found your passion.
Yes, both as my passion, but like it seems like the two things cannot work together, you know, time and everything, and trying to maintain the emotional journey with it. And I guess it's just, I'll get back to it, but just I'm gonna...
Right now you're on this journey.
On my fashion.
That's beautiful. So how does Sarah ensure the safety? So this is the thing, because when I read your bio, it's very, can I say diverse?
Yeah,
you went from a health officer to a fashion designer, you know what I mean? So I find it very interesting because there could be a way that you could actually do both.
Yeah.
Not in a sense where, as a health officer, but include whatever it is that you have learned in that health sector into your fashion.
That's true.
So how does Sarah ensure the safety and health standards of your products, especially considering the handmade nature of many of your items?
Okay, so let's start with the clothes. I try, especially our bleached denim. It needs a lot of caution. So I try to, most of them, I make them myself. Actually, I can say like all of it, I make it myself. So every caution, I have to try it on me, and then I can add people to work on it. So I have, let's just say with the washing and everything, I cannot, you know, damage the ecosystem too. So I have to have the right disposal for it. And I have to be closer to my home, and then I have to find the right routes to maintain my own health, because, you know, the bleaching process is a bit harsh. The whole mask and everything, and then a whole lot of milk too. So I think I'm doing that with myself right now. I just don't want to take it to people, just till I have the whole facilitation not to hurt them, for them.
The safety.
Yeah, for the safety, let's just say, for the safety. I just have to have the right place for them first. My jewelries, if you have seen them, they're more about protecting the ecosystem and creating the sustainable business, the sustainability route. And I try to take some scraps from other friends who actually works on leather. Everything is leather with me, on jewelries. And I upcycle everything and just make them into jewelry, so that, you know, not too much waste, one thing. And the second thing, it's not that much degradable with the soil and everything. So it's just, I'm trying to, I try my best.
But that's beautiful.
Trying
is a start.
Yeah, I can't say like the whole thing. I can't say I'm doing it, everything. It's just that's not possible, obviously. But like I'm trying my best to protect everybody, and then just protect my company and also
the people that work with you. So now that you mentioned, because I know that you have two ways of doing what you do, and one of them is the denim. So there's no other way of actually bleaching, is there?
Yes, exactly my point. So I have to, that's why I told you, it's like I have to find the right way to dispose it for them not to infect even animals, because I have animals too. It's like, I don't want those things to be, you know.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Bleaching is hard. Okay.
Yes.
Can you share any initiatives you have undertaken to promote health and wellness within the fashion industry? Now, this also comes to the bleaching, and it also comes to the dyeing. Even though you don't do it, all in all, these are certain things that we do in the fashion industry that's health hazardous in some ways.
I can only tell you this. Everything, the working process, I am the one who's only taking the whole.
This I'm asking overall, not only just for you.
Just for the customers, I try to keep it as much, you know, skin-wise, not to be bad. And it's very washed, and to the point where you cannot even notice it's been bleached. Okay. Unless I tell you. You even say like it's dye. It's not, I try.
Yeah, I did not think that it was.
The same question. It's, everybody has the same thing.
So it's a good thing for starters.
Good thing, yeah. But it needs a lot of work still. But I guess that's all I can say. Yeah.
What inspires Sarah's designs, and how does the brand stay ahead of the fashion trends? Or do you even follow fashion trends?
Trend is something else for me, and then fashion is something else. Fashion, you have to be so creative about it. You have to come up with new things, but I don't want them to go like fast, you know. Just I do change designs a lot. So, but that doesn't mean I'm trying to create a trend. That's trendy, and then put next to the thing.
Exactly. It's not, you don't want it. It's not trendy.
It's not trendy. I just want the art pieces. I like the creation part more than the you know.
The other part.
I love that. I love when I create something so beautiful and then I did this.
Exactly, and it lives longer.
It lives longer, and I don't want to give it up to everybody. I want everybody to have a very specific and unique pieces, and you know, it's not like denim. You know, denim. It's like everybody has denim, but like, do you have my denim? I mean,
yeah, you gave it a completely different look.
Yeah,
for denim. You know, everybody's used to denim jackets, but this, you upped it a little bit. It's not just your regular denim jacket. You could dress it up, dress it down. You could do so much with it.
Yeah, and it has that strength to stay. It's very durable, and, you know.
It's denim.
It's denim.
Exactly. Thank you.
So, yeah.
Can you discuss your approach to sustainability in fashion design and production?
I think, actually, I know it's the major part of this industry, every industry actually, and anybody who's creating, or just in every industry, I think. It's like clothes, jewelry, and everything. I think we have to, as much as we're creating, we have to protect the rest of the world. So, and also our pocket too, somehow, you know, it's, there's a lot of waste materials that comes after it, and I don't want to do that somehow. For me, it's, you know, cash-wise, money-wise, it actually, you wouldn't end up having too much leftovers and too much, you know, and then you have to throw it away, and then this, I mean, the area would be so damaged, and then even if you give it to someone else to have it disposed, you don't know where they're going to put it, and then think about every single step. So I try it, not like even my clothes, my denims, I try to make them into something else, you know, into bags.
If this one doesn't work.
I mean, just whatever is left. Probably, so I'm not going to put it anywhere else, right? So I just put them together and then create bags, or maybe scarves, or
so you
just I upcycle them, everything. And as a jewelry, I don't even work in leather, but like I take it from other designers, and then I create it.
They're leftover.
They're leftover. I do it.
Same thing as you do
as
with
I
your
do
own
with my
leftovers.
So
that's brilliant.
I mean, I try to help with in any way that I can.
That's good.
And
that's good. It makes you more creative, I feel.
Yeah, it makes me, you know.
Okay, on your leather jewelry, what do you do? Do you draw on it?
No, I just cut them. It's like
you cut them, so they're designs. They're like
also the designs and the kind of leathers. They're not the usual leathers that everybody use.
That's very nice.
It's not just the basic black, the basic. I know.
So one of the questions I want to ask you is, and this is as an industry.
Yeah.
Okay. You've been in the industry for about 5 years.
Yeah.
Correct.
Almost 6.
First question is, if you could tell us a little bit about the industry. 1. Number 2 is, do you become do you guys have an association? Do fashion designers become members of this association? Therefore, they get, I don't know.
Just insights about everything.
Exactly, about fabric when you guys have issues. Because I know currently there's no cotton in the city. So I have a friend that brings his fabric from China because it's not available here. So how are you guys sustainable in this industry?
That is the major thing every designer is having
and I think we need to talk about it.
I don't know who's going to solve it because...
But the more we talk about it, the more it's out there, so they know.
Yeah. I guess we've been talking about it a lot. No one actually made a move about it or listened or anything. It's just cotton, the major problem right now. Trying to create your own fabric is one thing everybody wants. But like the fact, the whole economy is going down, the war, everything that's going on in this country is damaging this sector right now. We might think it's not, but it is. Too much designers are coming and less textiles and then any type of raw materials are being so not available. Like it's just, they're so not available.
Is it because it's exported or is it because it's just not available?
It might be, but like the country has to eat too, so most of them would be exported than us having it here. But I believe like we can make it and then have it to be exported, so it's not that much difficult to, And then the finance is getting higher every single day. You can't even catch up to it, and
it's getting harder.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
Okay, so you see, to me, that's a problem because we as a continent are trying to be self-sufficient.
Yeah,
are trying to wear our own. Also be able to actually go to the next. You want to be able to just cross over, go to Kenya, sell your items, bring stuff from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All this intra-Africa trade that we are thinking of doing, how are are you able to bring cotton from Kenya? Are you able to?
No, okay,
that's the answer.
Literally no. So we are like the major people, country to have that, much production of cotton, but like
able to help our own before we help others. I feel like.
Yeah, but the problem, I think right now the problem is all of us are not working together somehow. I don't know how. I don't know why. It's just,
the association comes in hand. You see, this is where if you guys had like monthly meetings, yearly meetings, you have money that you give to sustain the association. Therefore, any conversation that you need to have on that sector needs to come. Because one of the things that I know is the government likes different groups to be one.
Yeah.
Like the same entity as the African Union was
created.
Was created. We can't individually go and say, I want this, I want this. But when you're collective, the more people, the better the voice.
Yeah, that's true. I know there are some people like that, but like, it's really, unless you be like pushing it into that group, it's really hard for them to call us too. Somehow, I think the one who's at the upper level should be, collecting us too. I'm trying to like create that awareness with my friends, and that I'm actually working on that, try to have that group to help other designers, the upcoming designers and everything. I don't want to shut doors for them. I just want to be open to them.
Is there an association? There is, right?
There is fashion designer associations, but it's more for the very grown-ups and very accomplished people and everything. It's just, it's...
But how could it be that when we have such a huge generation that is young?
And very creative. From designers, from shoes, from IT, from... Oh my God, just a lot of people.
So, okay.
It's just try to... I mean, Creative Hub has been the best thing that has been created. I can say that. Not just for everybody else. For me, it's been... the pandemic was the hardest time of, for everybody. And I feel like Creative Hub actually initiated me back to where I was. I was literally sinking somehow, just emotionally and mentally. It already played with you, the pandemic, and then work is going down, and then the finance goes down with you too and everything. And you don't see people creative. When you are around creative people, you get to have that, even if you're not doing anything, you just keep energy passes. And then that happened, and then all of us happened. I mean, most of the designers that I know right now actually came from there. And I mean, look where we are right now. It's been such an amazing place.
After I saw Hub of Africa has some of the young generation that is the up-and-coming designers within their shows, so you get a chance to see the new designers. And there's quite a few of you.
Yeah,
so
a lot.
You cannot be ignored, is what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
You just can't. Otherwise, I think that generation needs to come up with their own association where you can help each other. Not only that, and you can also address issues that you have to the government.
I'm definitely sure there are a lot of people who actually wants to create that atmosphere for everybody. I think it's just not finding each other is the problem right now. I get that. It's just us. We've been lucky enough to be in one place.
But that's how you start.
I'm trying to get people even to creative. Have a lot of people. Like,
you grow.
Yeah.
It starts with 2 and then you grow.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you grow. And thanks to the social media, you all know how to use that.
That's been such a good help,
I'm serious.
You're right.
You guys need to, because obviously you all need to help yourself and help each other. What ways do you promote self-expression and confidence through your products, especially in relation to jewelry and accessories?
Well, before my clothes, I was doing jewelry. Most of my clothes, a long time ago, most of my clothes were initiated by the jewelries that I make. I make the jewelries, then what goes with this, and then I make the clothes. It's not
the other way around.
The other way around. And even if when I started the fashion business, literally, just Sarah, let's go. That started with jewelry, not clothes. It has another problems extended to it, but that was my main products then. And then I have designs for jewelries, but not having the right materials for it right now is keeping me back a little bit, but just working on the sustainability. The clothes, it's not limited to size. It's not limited to any physical anything. I can say that for you, to be so uncomfortable with it. I just want you to take the art in it, not I don't fit in this, I don't do that, I don't want you to put your mind into a no situation. No, I can't, no, not on me, I don't want to do that.
I think you did express the self-expression part, which is when somebody comes into your shop or wherever they find your clothes. It's not initially the fit that you're interested in. It's the look.
Exactly.
Yeah. So which is what actually attracts you. On your clothes. It's not that it has nothing to do, because initially when you see them is what makes you excited.
Yeah, it's the vibrance.
Exactly. And then you go through, okay, which color should I pick?
Exactly.
It's not which fit at all. So it's basically what you're trying to tell us. It's a free form.
It's a free
There's
form.
no small, medium, large, extra large. It's all one size.
It's bigger sizes. Everything is just bigger, and then anyone can just do it. But mostly it already has a story behind my denims. The whole lines that are happening right here. I had a collection called Shantarar. Shantarar 1 actually, volume 1. That passed before the pandemic actually. And then this is volume 2. And then I try to create the flawless and the flaws. Try to create the perfection and the places that are not so perfect. And you can see them. There's no straight line. Everything is just scattered in every way. And the whole stretch marks, the whole, tabasa, and the whole discolorations or any type of disfiguration that you think you have is the beauty in you. I'm trying to create that in my clothes, and then you talking about it, and then you get to have it, and then you talk about it later on, with friends and everything. Oh, it has a story about this, and then this totally defines me.
Okay, I think I even love it even more. So that it's, every woman feels like she's imperfect. Everybody does not think that they are the perfect person. There's always one thing about yourself that you don't like.
Yeah, definitely.
So your clothes are supposed to make us feel that we should not be worried about our imperfections.
Yes.
Girl, I love you more. Now you've touched on the creative DNA.
Yeah.
I would like you to actually go back and tell us a little bit more. How did you even find out about it? Because there could be a lot of people that want to get into that, just so people could be aware of what it is, where they can find them, and how they can be a part.
One thing I have to say, creative DNA has been
your lifesaver. So let it be somebody else's, girl.
It's been an amazing journey. I mean, on the moment that I thought things were going down the hill, it's been the busiest year ever. Everything was happening so fast, so gratefully, so amazingly. It's been amazing. How did I know? How did I find out about this? So Creative Hub is one of the partner for this. And I said this too. I said this part of Creative Hub, and then, the whole. And then British Council ended up being part of it too. And then everybody created this, right? So I found out from Creative Hub. We have our own pages. And so
how did you get on that page?
We're members. I'm one of the members there.
Okay, it's added you in there. Okay.
We already have a page. We already have a group.
Okay.
Creative Hub has, for members, it has a group in it.
But how did you find Creative Hub before you even got into the membership?
A friend of mine suggested.
You see? There you go. Okay.
A friend of mine. He doesn't even live here. He's one of a family friend.
You see?
And then, Sarah, you should try this. And then it was not even 20 minutes since they posted it. Literally they posted it, and then 20 minutes later I applied. And then one of the things that actually, I was taking this webinars with them before it actually was, physically appearing since February till July, I think. And
this is 2018 or 19?
2 years ago, I guess. 2000, no, not 18, 20, 22 or 21. And then I found the site, I applied, and then until July or June. The next one is coming up anytime soon, so everybody should just watch out for British Council with Instagram pages, and then you can find out everywhere. They can apply.
Brilliant. Throughout this creativity, you got an opportunity to go to Senegal.
Oh, yeah.
So could you please tell us that experience, how you were able to even, and I guess it was through the DNA.
Yeah, the creative DNA, yeah.
Creative Hub that you got.
Yeah, Creative DNA, actually. And they actually gave me the opportunity to be in Senegal, Dakar, to have some workshops and also some photo shoots and to showcase at the Dakar Design Hub. That was
great experience.
My God, even the people are amazing. I mean, I even wanted to stay for a while. It's been such an amazing experience there. And then I even end up having the initiation or the one thing I created my collection on the Hub of Afreeqa there. Actually, the initiation was there. The name, I even gave it another third name so that it can be attached to the Senegal experience that I had. And it just gave me everything that I wanted to create that. So, yeah, it was amazing.
It was inspirational.
I even miss it. I really miss it.
So Fashionomics Africa. What is Fashionomics?
It's this platform that's just a workshop, and then it's not even a physical workshop. It's just everything happens on the internet. We take courses, and you have to apply first, obviously. The whole Africa is going to be applying on that site. And then you get to be picked, and then I ended up being under the 500, but like there is a whole process to the end. You know, financial supports and everything. When you get to like
the top,
there are exams and everything. So
you have to pass.
You have to pass so many levels.
That's nice.
And then you have to get there. So yeah, it's been one of the great experiences to connect with Africa.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So now we've finished our questions. So now we're going to go into showing your designs.
Okay. That'd be
so if you could tell us, because I think you have two different designs, two different styles. So if you could tell us what we're going to start with, and then we'll have the models come out.
One of them is actually the denim, like the ones you see. And the second one is the one I created for Hub of Africa. It's called Nagat, by the way, or Dawn, or Aube. So I tried to give it so many names to connect with everybody.
So tell me about the inspiration behind Nagat.
It's color defined. It's emotion defined. I try to, like, the brighter side of life. The blue, the orange, the everything is just, it gives you the white, change, and seeing the brighter side. On to the next one, being strong. It's all about not giving up.
I have to ask you a personal question right here.
Okay.
Because I think we all do things depending on the mood you're in.
Yeah.
Even the way we dress.
Yeah.
So this has, I feel like it says a lot about you.
I think so.
Where you were at that moment.
Yeah.
Your journey. Okay, I think we should see the clothes to know exactly where you were. So if you could tell us about this gorgeous piece.
This is one of the pieces that I presented on Hub of Africa, but this is the beginning that I've made in Senegal, actually.
Okay. So this was inspired by Senegal.
Yes, it was in Senegal first. We were on the beach, and the water and the freedom and it just keeps you going. You keep imagining things, the good parts and everything. I just saw that there. And then life is all about the two sides. So it gives you the dark and the light one, and then hopes, I guess. It's all about that.
Hopes.
So this is also one of them. So I just try to create these lines. I have another fabrics that had lines, and I just wanted to connect them with that. So I tried to give them gaps. Also, it defines as there's a break, there's a straight line, break, straight line. It's not going to be the whole.
Perfect.
Yeah. And yeah, I tried to use this too.
That's beautiful.
The white is always the green.
Thank you. Tell me about this beautiful, colorful.
So yeah, this is also one part of the collection. I tried to put the orange in it for the color definition only, and the sunrise and everything, and try to, it's all about the new tomorrow, the new beginnings, and strength and power and faith has to be in it too. So like, I tried to put the orange in it. So,
and the sleeves are a little bell.
Yeah, and the whole breaking and the line things I tried to incorporate with it. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, this is one of them. So it's really color
this
defined.
One you put
the crochet.
Put the sun inside.
And also my mom is amazing at making crochet. So obviously she did not make this, but like I got the whole inspiration from her. I mean, when we were kids, it's all that she does, everything at home. And I tried to put a piece of my mom in it.
Brilliant.
So, yeah. So,
wow.
This is one of the denims. This is one of my favorite ones for the fact this all are detachable. Everything is detachable. You can work with it as you want, like as a crop, as a long, without the sleeves and everything. This is one of the bags that I was telling you about earlier. It's every single piece as the leftover of
what you did.
Yeah, what I did. So you can see the black, obviously. It's just every single one of them is in it. And that's how we try. Even the leather, see? The leather that I was telling you about. Even the chains are like from other bags that were done, being worn. So I just took them
Recycle.
out, yeah. And then I put them right here. This is it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, this is the gray version of it. Like the one I'm wearing right here. So there's only 2 of this made. This is the one.
And the gray one?
Yeah. This type is 2 and this the third. That's it.
Why? Why is it so?
I try to make it so limited so that everybody does not have it, and then
I know you don't want everybody in Addis to have your jacket.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I don't even want to have the consumers to feel like I'm buying whatever is out there. It's mine. I have one, but like in a different color. You know.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah, that's what I try to do.
Because that's the one color that I don't have.
I know, right? Also, the other one is only 2 pieces made.
The blue?
The blue ones. There's this one and the other one is already.
I have a blue and I have the, I guess I could call that orange.
It's fiery. It's more like, I tried to name it Phoenix. Rising from the ashes. This is gonna be my next one.
So it's very interesting because how you get inspired of how the lines should go.
I know.
You know what I mean? And one thing that I've noticed is it's not on your bodies. It's not on the body of the jacket. It's more either on the sleeve, the collar. Is that by default?
It's not by default. Actually, some of them, there were shorter ones that actually the lines comes over here.
Okay.
You know, the stretch marks are right here. And then the longer ones is the one at the back of the legs.
Okay.
And the back ones, you know, they come right here. You know, the ones, oh yeah, you saw them. The ones with the spiral.
I got you. Now I'm understanding the way, okay.
Yeah, and the ones that are right here is for the ones right here. You know, I tried to
incorporate our women's body.
Exactly. So this is the one jacket I showed you earlier with the sleeves and the hands
the
going
bottom
off.
part.
Yeah, the bottom part, and then it turns out to be like the one I'm wearing, shorter.
Yeah, a nice little bolero.
Yeah,
beautiful.
For the hot seasons, and then whenever you want to cover up, you can add up the and the hands too. So yeah.
Brilliant, thank you.
We made them into a dress and a
and you even went into the scarf world.
Yeah, this is one of the, you know, the leftover things I was telling you about. I tried to incorporate it with the Abashan fabric, and then
I like it. I truly do actually. Even though it's a little heavier,
it's a little
but
bit
it's
heavier. It's a little bit. I'm just trying to find the right fabric for it. You know, our fabrics are a little bit.
Yeah. I love the skirt. See, that was one thing I was going to ask you if you had bottoms.
Yeah.
So you've started on the bottom. I'm waiting
for the rest of it.
Beautiful.
This is one of the ones that you have. I think there's something different with yours, right?
Yes, the pocket is different.
The pocket and the bottom is different also. You got the fire thingy on it.
Yes, yes.
One of the reasons I called it Phoenix.
Yes, I see. Yes.
And try to, you know, mix and match. So this is one of it.
Brilliant.
Thank you so much.
So this is your creative work that we just went through. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you so much for having me too.
Yeah.
This is, thank you.
You're very welcome.